self-destructive thought that you should stop it right now. Number 1. Self-pity. Feeling sorry for yourself requires a lot of mental energy and does nothing to change the situation. Moreover, when you feel sorry for yourself, it's unlikely you'll perform at your best. As a result, you may experience more problems and increased failure, which will breed more feelings of self-pity. So from next time when you notice self-pity creeping into your life, make a conscious effort to do something contrary to how you feel. You don't have to do something big to ward off the feeling of self-pity. Sometimes, small behavior changes like reading a book, learning how to cook, or even paying a visit to a local animal shelter can make a big difference. Number 2. Resistance to change. Many people shy away from the change because they think that doing something different is too risky or uncomfortable. Maybe you don't like the house you are living in, but you worry that a new home could even bring bigger problem. Or maybe you worry about ending a relationship because you're afraid that you won't ever find anyone better. So you convince yourself to keep things the same even if you're not happy. There's no need to change just for the sake of change. Instead, it's important to pay close attention to the reason why you want to change so you can determine whether the decision is about doing what's ultimately best for you. Here is what you can do. Create a list about the potentially good and bad outcomes of making a change. Don't simply make your decision based on the sheer number of pros and versus cons. Instead, examine the list. Read it over a few times and think about the potential consequences of changing versus staying the same. Try something new for 1 week. After you are done for a week, evaluate your progress and motivation, and then decide consciously whether you want to continue with the change or not. Number 3. Trying to control everything. The desire to fix everything can also stem from the sort of superhero complex. We hold on to the mistaken belief that if we just try hard enough, everything will turn out the way we want. When we try to control everything, it often backfires and increases level of anxiety. The more unsuccessful your attempt to control the situation are, the more anxious you will become. Understand that you cannot control everything. Like for example, you can host a pretty good party, but you can't control people whether they have fun or not. Or you can do your best at your job, but you can't force your boss to recognize your work. Here's what you can do. When you notice yourself trying to control something that you can't, ask yourself, what I am so afraid of? Acknowledging your fears and developing an understanding of them will help you to begin to recognize what is within your control and what isn't. Once you have identified your fears, identify what you can control, bearing in mind that sometimes the only thing you can control is your behavior and attitude. By focusing on what you can control is a lot easier than letting go of worry what you can't. And with this, we are at the end of the video. I hope that you really like it and that you found it insightful. If you did, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you can watch my upcoming videos without a miss. I appreciate you for watching, and Namaste.